Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday, July 3rd, 2013, and welcome to Tarot the Day. I'm your host and tarot reader, Stephen Dillard Carroll. Through the magic of the tarot, I'll be giving you a forecast for today that you can use as a tool to help you with today's activities. But before we get to that, a couple of housekeeping things. The first is today is my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you. I love you. I love you. That was just a personal note for my mother. She may be watching one of these videos, and I just wanted to give her a special shout out on her special day. Um, the second thing is um, tomorrow is the 4th of July, and of course here in the United States, it's our Independence Day, and so there will not be a Tarot the Day tomorrow, nor will there be a Tarot the Day on Friday. So I just wanted to let you guys know that for all intents and purposes, today is the last Tarot the Day until bright and early Monday morning. So just be aware of that and be prepared for that. And we'll see you on Monday morning. So with that in mind, let's jump right on into today's reading. As you can see, I am shuffling the cards as I do every morning and before and after every reading. Not only is it a fantastic way to clean the cards spiritually, but it also gives us a couple of very important spiritual reminders. The first being we can start every day fresh. We can start every day new. And if you're celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday. You can start this year, this cycle of going around the sun, this 365 new days of the year. You can start these fresh. You can say, you know what, today I am turning whatever age you're turning, and I'm going to do this year differently. Why not? Um, do what you've been wanting to do all your life. Take that leap, take that jump. Happy birthday to you, and I would certainly encourage you to start the day fresh. And even if you're not celebrating your birthday today, start today fresh. Leave the past behind you. Um, Use today to your advantage. Also, the universe, in its infinite wisdom, has given us all free will. We can change the tarot cards at any time. So, if at the beginning of this reading I turn over a devil card, not a bad card, ladies and gentlemen, not a bad card. In fact, it's a great card. Um, don't be afraid of it. It's not a bad card. But for those of you that might be afraid of it, you're like, oh my goodness, how did that devil card come out? Well, you know what? It is what it is. But you're like, Stephen, I don't like that card. I want to change it. Whatever I can do to change that card, I'm going to do it. Fine. Let's change it to the King of Swords in the upright position. Why not? It is strictly, entirely, and completely up to you to make that happen. Tarot, as we are utilizing it in these videos, is simply a tool to help us navigate our way through our days. If we like what the cards say, fantastic. Keep going with those cards. If we don't like what the cards say, you know what? Through our indecisions, decisions, actions, and inactions, but mostly through our thought processes, we can change the cards. So, with that in mind, let's jump right on into today's reading. The cards have been shuffled, and we'll go ahead and cut them into four. and we'll put them back together. And let's see what today may have in store for us. It's the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. And let me go ahead and turn it in the upright position for you. Again, if you cannot see this card clearly in these videos, I would urge you to go to travelingtarot.com, where a blog posting will be posted later today in regards to this. And even if you can see it, I would suggest going to travelingtarot.com and checking out the good stuff I have there as well. As you can see, there is a hand coming out of the clouds, and it's holding a sword, and on top of the sword there is a crown, and the crown has a wreath around it, and if you notice, there are 6 flames at the base of the sword. That's important as well. This is all about communication. Swords are all about communication, saying what you mean, meaning what you say, being strong in your word, being strong in your convictions, and saying and doing the right thing, and living life in a manner that is, oh gosh, what is the word that I'm looking for? Respectable, that is true, that you live by your word and you die by your word. And unfortunately for us today, this card is reversed, which could mean one of 2 things. It could mean that someone around us is not being as truthful about our situation or with us as they possibly could be. But more than that, I think that this card is saying we are not only are we not speaking our truth, but we're not living our truth either. And that's worrisome to me. I hate, and it's not, I was going to say I hate a liar, but it's not, I don't think it's a malicious thing. I think it has to do with more of it's a scary thing to live and walk in truth, and it's an even scarier thing to live and walk in your own particular truth, and to stand strong and in your convictions. It is a scary and hard and difficult thing to do sometimes. Sometimes it's easier to go with the flow. Sometimes it's easier to be a lemming. Sometimes it's easier just to not rock the boat. Sometimes it's just easier not to create a ruckus or create noise, or living in our own truth sometimes is scary for other people. And so it's easier sometimes for us to not put others out and not to put others at ease. It's just easier just to go with the flow. And I would suggest to you that if that's what you're going through today, to decide, make a decision. Swords are all about thought processes and communication and doing. Make a decision. Decide once and for all who you are. Decide once and for all what you want out of your life. Decide once and for all what that will mean for you going forward, and make a decision and stick with that decision. I'm not telling you what to do, but do what's right for you. Always do what's right for you. Um, and then don't be afraid to live that truth. Do not be afraid to live that truth, whatever that truth happens to be. To live it, to speak it, say what you mean what you say, walk the talk, and talk the walk. Um, um, and that way you can make sure that you're living the most authentic life that you can be. Um, in regards to your circumstance, but certainly um, make a decision and stick with it. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for this week. For more in-depth analysis of this card, by all means, go to travelingtarot.com. The link is down below. Um, and live your truth today. Have a blessed weekend. Happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day for those of us who are here in the United States. Happy birthday to all my cancers out there. Enjoy and celebrate your birthday month. And a very, very special happy birthday to my mom. I love you with all my heart. And everybody be blessed for the rest of this week and into this weekend. And I'll see you here bright and early Monday morning. Bye bye.